It is time to get started. Before we do, please make sure that you grab yourself a block and a ball. We're going to be using that for our class today. Thank you so much. Take a moment now and maybe take that block down and allow yourself to take one knee and two knees right here on top. Thank you. The ball can just go to the side. With the hands here below the shoulders, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. On the inhale, draw the air in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, draw the belly outwards, and on the exhale, draw the belly inwards. Inhale through the nose, belly out. Exhale through the mouth, belly in. Let's try that for 3. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful, everyone. Thank you. How about we take a deep breath, inhale, in through the nose, belly out, and we drop our chest toward the floor. And on the exhale, belly in, curl the toes, and press up. Inhale, knees down, chest down, arms straight, belly out. And reverse it on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you. Take a moment there to pause. Inhale, lift the heels, and exhale, let them come down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Gently draw the knees on top of the block. Let's go ahead now and turn our hands outwards. Allow the hands to go out. Go ahead now and turn the toes outwards. We are externally rotating at the ankles and at the wrists. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Inhale, lifting up. Heels together, toes apart. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you. We're going to reverse that now. Rotate the fingertips inwards. Let the wrists be out. Let the heels be out as the toes come in to point toward each other. Arms are straight. Thank you. Lower the chest. Inhale. And lift. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Go ahead and neutralize the hands. Allow yourself to find the wrists down on the floor directly below the shoulders and try to equalize the pressure between your hips, knees, wrists, and shoulders. Thank you. Keeping a nice broad chest, gently neutralizing the neck. Inhale through the nose. Now exhale, drop the chest while keeping the arms totally straight. The elbows never bend. Inhale up and exhale down. Elbows are never bending. Inhale up and exhale down. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Neutralize the shoulders. Take a moment now and neutralize the back. We don't want it tilted one way or the other. Nice and neutral with the back, please. Thank you. Thank you. What if we inhale, drop the chest and bend the elbows? And then exhale, straighten the arms and lift the chest. Got it? Inhale, drop the chest, bend the elbows. Exhale, straighten the arms, lift the chest. Let's try. 3, inhale and exhale. 2, inhale and exhale. 1. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful, everyone. Gently lengthen back through that left leg, choosing to either keep it on the floor or lifting it up. It's up to you. Take a deep breath. Inhale, lower the chest, bend the elbows, and exhale, lift. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. Inhale and exhale. 1. Switching knees, please. Down and up, lengthening back through that second leg. Drop the chest, bend the elbows. Inhale and exhale. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. Drop the chest, lower the elbows. Up and up. 1 more. Lower, lower. Up and up. Thank you. Gently and easy, please. Take both knees to that block. Feel very good about what you've done. Thank you. Now pay attention to this shoulder here. I'd like you to notice that I'm going to draw it toward my hip and then toward my ear. Toward my hip and toward my ear. And I'm going to do that with both arms now. Ready? So the height of the chest is neutral. Draw the shoulders toward the hips, then toward the ears. Inhale down, exhale, press up. 5 and up. 4 and up. 3 and up. 2 and up. 1 and up. Now do me a favor, let's put it together. Inhale, down with the chest, back with the shoulders, up and forward. Do you see how my arms are completely straight and we're getting a nice circular motion through that shoulder girdle? Please maintain that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. Please try to avoid bending the elbows. Arms are straight, not hyper locked out, but straight. And rotate the other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much for that work. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Rotate the fingertips now inwards. So we're internally rotating at the wrists. Arms are relatively straight, elbows are bent. How about we now drop the chest, bend the elbows, and squeeze those fingertips together, feeling the activity through that chest. Relax the shoulders down toward the hip and draw the neck forward, and that should be quite an interesting sensation. We'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen long through that left leg, holding the balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching legs, please. Reaching back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower down, release, and let's now externally rotate at the wrists. Hands are about shoulder width apart, shoulders are in line with the wrists. Gentle bend here, thank you. Go ahead now, bend the elbows, drop the chest, feel that work. You can hold here in balance for 5, 4. It's important to squeeze your fingertips apart, so like you're pushing your hands apart. 3, 2, and 1. Reach back long with that left hand, or left foot, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, please. Lengthen back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Gently bend here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Curl the toes and let's relax the arms a little bit. Big breath in and a big breath out. Thank you. Grab hold of your ball. Let's see if this works for you. If it doesn't, it's not too much of a worry, but ideally, I would like the ball to come down and the block to go on top. You'll notice that this creates quite an unstable surface, and I guess that's a little bit of the point. Allow yourself to draw the knees on top of the block. Walk forward and gently lift the feet here, maybe taking on your fingertips. Try to avoid all of the block being on the floor. If you're heavy and you're crushing the ball, that's okay. There's still some instability, and that's more than enough. because we're not trying to go for absolute here. We're trying to begin the process of improving our proprioception, maybe through the hips and through the core. Lengthen long through the spine, neutralize the neck. Fingertips are on the floor below the wrists. Thank you. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. What if we lengthen long through this left hand, holding that balance, tucking in here at the core for 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2. And down. Thank you. Allow the hands to come down. Big breath in, big breath out. Maintaining balance now. Take that right knee maybe a little bit towards center of the block and ball structure. Ooh, it's very tippy. And see if you can't lift that left knee. Now my right foot is on the floor to help me to stabilize. It's supposed to be hard, but it's also not supposed to be dangerous. So keep yourself safe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Take that left knee on top of the ball, on top of the block. This right foot is back a little bit. Curl the left toes underneath and see if you can lift that right foot, holding there in balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Thank you. Draw that right foot forward. Plant down through that right foot. Plant down through the hands. Good. See if you can't lift the hands. And feel like you're stabilizing there at the knee and at the ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently switch. It's the second knee on top of the ball, on top of the block. Second foot is forward. Keeping that right foot on the floor, keep your balance. Inhale and exhale. Use your hands to help you to stabilize. And then release the hands and hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Thanks so much. Gently grab hold of that block, take it to the side, and let's go into the ball, doing some work with that. Thank you. Gently now consider the transverse arch. This is your first MTP, and this is the fifth. It goes across just at the toe max. Place the ball right there. Press and hold. Lift the toes for a second. Big breath in, big breath out. See if you can lift the right heel. See if you can lift the right foot, up to you. But most importantly, feel like you're getting some work across this transverse arch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Take a moment now and see that I'm taking my ball into my medial arch. So it's halfway between my heel and I'd say the first MTP. Press down into it, crush it, and that might be a very hot sensation. That's okay. Lift that right heel if you can balance without the right foot. I'm happy for you. I'm not going to because it's more important that I feel the stretch and the release than the balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Thank you. Go ahead now and take the ball just in front of your heel, the calcaneus, right there. Press the ball of the foot or the MTPs into the floor. Lift through the toes and lift that right heel. If it's available to you, lift up to that right foot. Big breath in, big breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. And give your foot a little bit of love by rubbing it with the ball. Absolutely perfect. Thank you. Second side, let's try that. Allow yourself to first take the ball across your transverse arch from the first MTP to the fifth. Right there. Thank you. Curl the toes up, press down. See if you can't lift that left heel, maybe even lifting that left foot. It's not necessary to do so. Just feel like you're getting a good stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Gently take the ball, please, right into there. This is the medial arch, halfway between your first MTP and the heel. Press into it. Oh. So if you've ever heard of plantar fasciitis, we're moving in through the plantar fascia and the tendon there. Oh. Hold, lift the heel, balance, I don't care. Big breath in, big breath out. Your right heel should not really be on the ground. See if you can keep it off the ground for 5, 4, the ball leg. 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Next, take the ball in front of your heel at the calcaneus. Press the ball of the foot into the floor. Lift the toes. Hold there. Go ahead now and lift and hold. Feeling that excellent work. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax down. Beautiful. Give yourself a bit of massage and congratulations for that ball work. Thank you so much. Next, please consider the block. Now with this block, what you're going to do is take the balls of your feet on the block, 1 and 2. The heels are going to approach the floor. If it's too high, get something for your heels or perhaps use a smaller block. And next, see this ball? It's going to go just above my knees and I'm going to squeeze there. This is going to force me to do a deduction where I'm bringing my thighs together and maintaining good integrity through my calves. Allow yourself to draw in through the core, maintain your balance, and gently lift the heels. Ooh. Holding there in balance first. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower the heels, gently lift the heels. 7, lower and lift. 6, lower and lift. 5, lower and lift. 4, lower and lift. 3, lower and lift. 2, lower and lift. 1 and hold. Thank you. If it's available to you, press into that right foot. See if you can't lift that left foot while holding onto the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Left foot down, right foot up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. And gently relax. Take the ball out, relax the legs. Amazing. Amazing, everyone. Thank you. Go ahead now and follow me here. Take the heels on top of the block, 1 and 2. No big deal. Inhale and exhale. Gently bend it here at the waist, slight flex at the knee, and fold. Oh. Inhale and exhale. Now pay attention to my toes, please. Take a moment here and realize I'm not going to force myself down at my waist. Instead, I'm going to keep a supple bend at my knee, folding heavily at the waist, and then I'm going to lift my toes. The tendency is for you to bring your first MTP, your big toe mounds to the floor, but for your feet to roll upwards at the pinky toes. Instead, can you please press down at the pinky toes and the big toes simultaneously? So my big toe mound and my little toe mound are pressing into the floor simultaneously. And I'm going to fold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can slowly bend and walk yourself up. Beautiful. Go ahead and externally rotate both feet. So, I'll show you guys here. My toes are pointing outwards. Okay? Same thing. Gentle bend through the knees. Pressing down through the MTPs, so the toe mounts, lifting my toes. And I'm going to fold again. Oh. Relax here through the waist. Drop the body forward. Inhale and exhale. You don't have to have the ball. It's just that I happen to. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly up. Thank you. Draw the heels outwards. Internally rotate the feet. Good. Just feeling a stretch in the different contexts of rotation, right? Neutral, external, and internal. Internally rotating at the femur heads. Relax here at the waist, lift the toes, press the toe mounts down and fold. Supple at behind the knees. Oh, thank you. Feel the stretch again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you, everyone. Slowly and gently coming on up. Beautiful. Do me a favor and neutralize the heels. One heel and two heel. Perfect. Thank you. We're going to fold at the waist a little bit, but also bend at the knees. Here, let me show you. Heel and heel. Gently bend at the knees and fold at the waist, dropping your bum back, of course. Inhale and exhale. Use your hands and press your knees into the floor. Lift the toes a little bit. Find that nice lengthening through the back. Try to avoid hyperextension. Try to avoid any rounding. Just nice and neutral. Thank you. Relax the hands. Now, see if you can, whatever distance is available to you, draw the bum down toward the heels. And lift. For 4. Inhale. And exhale. Use your hands if you have to. Inhale and exhale. Go just as low as you can. If you're stopping here, that's more than enough. 2 and 1. See if you can't come on down. But before you dump down, see if you can't hover and draw that belly button in with the hands long beside your head. Hold there for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then come down as much as you'd like to. But as easy as this is for some of you, and it might not be for some, try sitting back and tall. Neutralize your spine so that you're nice and tall, trying to take any curvature out of your back, or excessive curvature, and hang out there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Grab hold of your ball, draw the block forward, and let's move on. You'll notice here that I'm taking my right foot just into my left thigh, like a Janu Shirshasana. You don't have to. It's totally fine if you don't. Go ahead now and position that block just underneath your left gastroc or your calf muscle right there. Thank you. And then take the ball on top of that, somewhere between the heads of your calf. Your calves have these two heads. The gastrocs have two heads. And yeah, you can feel it. Slight bend through the knee. Sit up tall. Inhale and exhale. You'll notice that as we sit up tall and backwards, we actually feel it a bit more through the calf. Here, we're letting ourselves off the hook a little bit, to a point, but here, we're getting stable and long. Good. We can combine that action by dropping our waists and our hips downwards, keeping our spine long, and folding. Oh, and you'll experience a significant increase in pressure through that gastroc and calf. Now, you don't have to go until it's excruciating, but a little discomfort is very normal. Allow yourself to maintain and stay, and perhaps consider adding more work by rotating through this ankle for 5, 4. I'd like you to know that smoothness counts. If you're indexing going tick, 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 that is not as ideal. I'd like you to think about being as smooth as you can for 1 more, and then rotating the other direction. Obviously, if there are snap, crackles, and pops, that's something to take note of. It's not terrible, but this is an indication that releasing the calf might, alleviate a little bit of that. 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Now, as we did before, I'm going to ask you to externally rotate. So draw your left toes to the left and feel like you're hitting the lateral head of the gastroc, the lateral aspect of the calf. Sit up tall once again, drop those hips, and fold. Whew. You can even add body weight if you desire. For those of you who are extraordinarily flexible, consider drawing that right ankle on top and then folding. I mean, it's up to you. To me, I'm getting enough here. However, if you need more, take it. Just please don't hurt yourself. Thank you. It's about time. Relaxing your gastrocs is a lot like relaxing your glutes. It's about time and regularity of the practice. If you do it ultra frequently at a high intensity, injury. If you do it not very frequently but ultra high intensity, injury. So you want to find the right intensity, the right duration, and do that as regularly as you can. What's the difference between regularity and frequency? 3 times a week for 10 years, 10 times a week for 2 years, right? We're doing this for a longitudinal practice, right? We're doing this for the long term. So please consider it a regular practice, not necessarily a frequent one. Thank you. Internally rotate that left leg now as we hit the medial aspect of the gastroc. Thank you. All the same things apply. Sit up tall, bring the hips down, fold, add body weight, take the ankle on top, whatever you deem to be appropriate for you. Just please be careful about injury. Another thing that you can do is affect the stretch by rotating again at the ankle, seeing how that works out for you. And maybe the other direction. Ooh. Yes, thank you. Maybe 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Draw the ball back to, let's say, the midline of the tibia of this shin here. Take the hands here, foot here, and see if it's available to you to lift the bum, and allow the ball to roll up and down, superior, inferior, from the ankle to the knee. See if you can't get some gastroc calf release there for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Now, what's ideal after this is not only to rest it, but I would suggest maybe a touch of stretch. Take a moment and have a look here. Grab hold of the block, rotate. Sitting up super tall here, allow yourself to fold. Ooh. Chris, I'm getting it more in my hamstring and in the fossa behind my knee. Okay, kick through the heel. And that will decidedly focus the stretch into the gastrocs that we were working. Allow yourself to find a proper spot to be and then fold into it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently please relax and then take the foot again, externally rotating it to the left. Good. Pulling the toes in, focusing that stretch on the lateral aspect of your gastroc. Go ahead and flex the waist, keeping the hips down. I guess you could take the foot over as well. Again, that's completely up to you. I'm not going to do that today because that's not appropriate for me, but you can explore and play with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much. Go ahead and internally rotate. So we're drawing the foot the other direction. We're going to get access to the medial gastroc here. Go ahead and we are dorsiflexing the foot. Neutral. Fold. And that's all I got. If you're anything like me, this medial gastroc is ultra tight. Don't feel the need to do any more. It's plenty of work right now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. So that's quite an intense stretch. Take this leg down and follow me here. Notice I'm going to take this block to the inside of my thigh. I'm going to take my second foot on top. What this does is that it really neutralizes my hips. So both hips are going to be nicely grounded. I'm going to take a deep breath, inhale, and now I'm going to fold. Classical Janushirasana. Chris, I don't feel as much. Good. You shouldn't. We worked very hard for you not to. So I'd like you to explore the range, find out where you're tight or where you're not tight. And when you find out a place or a position that you're tight, hang it there a little bit longer. Don't run away from it. Instead, go ahead and embrace it. I've had lots of discussions with my colleagues that a lot of times patterns of instability and weakness are reinforced because we like to do what we're good at and we avoid what we're bad at. And as a result, we don't improve because we're really good at something, and the improvement that comes from reinforcing that goodness is rather negligible in comparison to improving something that we're bad at. So right now, I want you to seek a position, an orientation that you may not be so thrilled with, and then go ahead and embrace it. Big breath in, big breath out. Got it? Got it. Good. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, again, you can externally rotate and rest into it. And maybe notice that as you do so, the effect that this has not only on your gastroc and calf, your hamstring, but it also transmits a little bit into your back. Allow yourself to enjoy that if you can. Big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in and a big breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Internally rotate, please. Keeping that second foot on top of the block, and feel the stretch and release there. Yes, 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 yes. Lots of work to be done for me. As I said, the medial aspect of my leg is tighter. I wonder if it is for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Want to see something neat? Here, let me show you. Go ahead now and gently and easily please sit up tall and go ahead and lengthen your legs. Now this is not a camera trick, okay? This is not a camera trick at all. I'm just trying to demonstrate to you what will typically happen, and you can tell when you do it to yourself. My left leg is markedly longer. It shouldn't be a surprise because we relax a lot of the tissue there. So it's not any sort of voodoo or trick or camera thing. It's just that it's longer because we released it. It's neat. Now you'll be able to keep that length. You'll be able to release it and keep it if you practice. But if you don't practice, of course, it'll go away. Thanks, everyone. Gently draw that left foot in. Take that block underneath your right gastroc. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Oh, don't forget the ball. Yes, the ball. Inhale and exhale. Take a moment now to sit up tall, and notice that sitting up tall and planting through the waist helps you to feel that a bit more. And then if we plant down through the waist a lot and then fold, we get a lot. Honestly, my right side's quite a bit tighter. If this is enough for you, allow yourself to stay. If you'd like to, go ahead and draw the foot in and circle and point and feel what that does for your calf and gastroc for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, it's so hot and burny for me. Slowly up. Thank you. Externally rotate. So draw that right foot out to the right. Once again, sit up tall. Drop the hips and fold. If you need to, draw the foot over. Again, I don't. Thank you very much. I'm going to hang out right here. I can push my foot forward, pull it back, rotate. I don't know. Whatever is appropriate for you. Thank you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Internally rotate. Let's go to the other side. So we're getting the medial aspect or the inner calf here. Oh, that's super tight for me. I'm going to sit up tall. Hips fold. That's enough. I don't need to do more than that. If I wanted to, I could point my toes and kick my heel, or I could just be here and breathe, which is what I suggest, because some of you will find it so tight it takes your breath away. And that's, I'm not going to say normal, but it's very common. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in and a big breath out. Wonderful. So what we did is we used a stretch and a bit of pressure to help release that tissue, using the ball to help us palpate. That's the word. Now, what's interesting is that if we take a moment now and stretch, go ahead and drop the calf on top, lower down, and fold. Oh, I feel it like a lot. And then I'm going to dorsiflex, pulling my toes inwards. I feel that a lot, right in the calf where the ball was pressing. That's ideal. Stretching the area of the body that we work on with a ball, a doweling, or even a therapist. When I treat people, I will palpate with my hands, massage through an area, and then stretch the area to encourage a better result. 4, not an intense stretch, just, something nice. 3, 2, and 1, and gently release. Whew, thank you. Externally rotate that right foot. Thank you. Sit up tall, fold and hold, push and pull with the foot if you want to, up to you. But so long as you're feeling like you're getting a sense of stretch, that's enough. You shouldn't be feeling such an incredible sense of stretch that you can't stand it. That's not appropriate. Instead, just feel enough of a stretch, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Thank you so much. Slowly up, internally rotate. Again, this is my back. Oh, it's so tight. Now, interestingly, not only am I getting something here in my medial gastroc, I'm getting some stuff here at my tib end. You know, if you find that you're getting other stretches, that's okay. Just be mindful about it. And if it's appropriate for you, go for it. Inhale and exhale and fold. So I'm not going to mind the fact that I'm getting work here and here at the same time. A lot of the pieces that I offer are compound pieces, meaning that they'll activate or deactivate a group of muscles as opposed to a very discrete one. Inhale and exhale. Push the toes, lift the foot, I don't know. No need to punish, just try to enjoy it a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Thank you. Third iteration, do you recall? Take this leg down, draw the block underneath that foot, taking it to the midline. And now our hips are quite balanced and downwards. Allow yourself to gently fold here. Oh, nice. And if you want to, draw the toes back to focus on the gastroc. But now I encourage you to let the stretch be felt not just in the gastroc, but maybe fulfill the destiny of going through the hamstring and into the back. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. It's appropriate here to push and pull, maybe go left and right, up to you. And because it is a lower intensity stretch, we can stay here a little bit longer. The only thing that you can really, quote unquote, do wrong is tuck the chin in and cause more cervical flexion and the like. We get enough of this when we text and work. Don't do that now. Instead, draw the shoulders back, relax them down like we practiced at the beginning, and fold at the waist. Not here compressing the upper thoracic spine and flexing at the cervical. Instead, let the forward motion be here at the waist. Thank you. And then, of course, we back off a little bit and we externally rotate. We draw the pinky toe toward the floor and we fold there. Oh. At no time should you be feeling any jeopardy through your knee, by the way. If you feel like your knee is like not in a good way, that's not it. We want our knees to feel good in this context. And in fact, by helping with our gastroc, our calf muscles and soleus, all these muscles down here, our knees will be better off and even protected. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, up, rotate internally now. Fold there. Oh, that's all I got. That's all I've got. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Gently draw it in. How about we do this? We step that right foot to the floor and then we just kind of like, give yourself a quick pat down. A little bit of effleurage. Just relax the calf. Good job, right? We got into the deeper muscle there and now we're just relaxing the superficial stuff. Do that on the second side. Just a little bit like, you know, hey man, you did the work. May as well get some nice stuff out of it. Be really kind to yourself. Beautiful. Thank you. Now I'm going to continue to work through the foot, right? So we did a lot of ankle work, we did a lot of plantar tendon, and we did some calf and even some tibet work. Now I'm going to work a little bit more on your foot, specifically at your toes. Grab hold of the ball, please. Come on up to standing. Beautiful. And I'd like you to try to pick up that ball. Okay, just making sure that it's not any of you guys. Good. Pick up that ball with your big toe side of your right foot, right? So you're going to grab hold of the toes, try to wrap your foot around the ball, pick it up like you're picking up your socks. Chris, I can't do it. That's okay. It's the effort that matters. Do you see how I'm mobilizing my toes? So the yoga world wants you to have the toe spacers and have all that distance, which is a good thing like that, right? But I'd like you to have a bit more. I'd like you to have some functional aspect to that space. So we're spreading out the toes and trying to pick up the ball for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you didn't pick up the ball, that's totally fine. And you're not going to feel bad about it because this one is even harder. Go to the pinky toe side. Go ahead and try to pick up the ball there. Do you notice that your toes are naturally spreading out as they become functional? So go ahead and spread out those toes and try to pick up the ball with the pinky toe side of the foot. Inhale and exhale for 7. It's the struggle that matters, not the fact that you're picking up the ball or not. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax, please. Thank you. Second side. So the big toe side of your left foot, go ahead and grab hold of that ball, see if you can pick it up. Ooh, ooh, it's close. Some of you are thinking, yay, I picked it up. What do I do if I pick it up? Put it down, pick it up again, all right? It doesn't matter if you can pick up the ball, you want the stretch. But then I just want to keep doing that because I'm good at it. Remember what I said? We have a tendency to do what we're good at and to avoid what we're bad at, which actually prevents us from healing and moving forward as best we can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second side, please. Rotate it. Grab hold of the ball with your pinky toe side. My toes are spreading. I'm working them. I feel quite useless at doing this, but I know that the practice is not useless because it's really bringing a lot of awareness, mobility, and even strength to my foot, right? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax, please. Take the ball away. Great job, everybody. Take a moment now and feel your feet on the floor. They should feel quite spectacular because of the gastroc work, the calf work. Beautiful. Take a moment now, press the feet into the floor, look forward, do not look at your feet. Draw that right foot up and hold. And I'd like you to use your foot. Use the toe mounds, the toes, the heel, the arch to hold your balance. Feel like you're recruiting and holding all of those areas dynamically. Then feel that work moving up the ankle into the front of your shin and the back of your calf, and feel how they're working together. Perhaps it's easier to picture that recruitment and that work because we've worked on them previously. Notice here now that you're probably standing really solid. This is not a freeze frame in my picture. I'm actually standing this solid. 3, 2, and release down. Thank you. Did you notice how the activation and the work of your foot was able to improve the quality of your balance? Thank you. Press into the right foot, toe mounds, arch, heel, lift that left leg, and hold. Thank you. Once again, recruit the toes like you did when you were picking up the ball. Feel the toe mounds pressing into the floor like when we had the ball pressing in the transverse arch. Feel like your arch, the medial one, the one at the side here, is active because we had the ball there, and even at the heel, in front of the calcaneus. Feel the activity of your entire foot, and now your ankle. Feel the front of your shin and the back of your calf all being useful in helping you to stabilize. Notice how we haven't even worked on the knee and the hip, really, but by stabilizing from the ground up, we have achieved, I would hope, a very significant change, maybe a bit of progress. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Awesome, everyone. Big breath in and a big breath out. Okay. Little thing. I'd like you to flex your MDPs. What does that mean? Well, if I do this, that's enough, right? Kind of. I'd like you to take hold of your block, please. Curl the toe mounds, the toes down, and press the nail beds into the block. Feel how I am applying a bit of force so that my retinaculum, the portion here where my foot attaches to my shin, is being pushed forward. And I'm going to bend a little bit and stretch. Oh. I feel that not only in my retinaculum, the front of my shin, but my shin and even the top of my foot. And I guess that's the point. Please don't go so big that you're going to hurt yourself, but do go big enough that you're getting an opportunity to release. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Second side. Curl the toes, please. Press on through. Oh, yeah. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Get that retinaculum stretching in the leg. Inhale and exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. And notice your foot should feel pretty freaking awesome. Thank you. Now, to encourage a little bit more release, I'd like us to go ahead and lay on our backs. Grab hold of that ball and very simply find the outside of your left knee. So it's superior to the left knee, just at the lateral aspect. Yeah, you can feel it. Oh wait, is that my IT band? You betcha. Allow yourself to relax the outside of your thigh on top of that ball. So right now, yep, the ball is resting on the outside of my thigh at my IT band. And I'm going to lay back and I'm going to straighten and bend my left leg to get it into the right position. And once I find it, I'm going to relax my left leg, and that's all I'm going to do. Chris, I could push harder. Absolutely you can. But right now, what I want you to do is imagine taking the release that's in the calf and letting it radiate into the IT band a little. Think about this. The bottom of the IT band and the knee, they're a little bit more mobile because you've relaxed it with the work we've done so far. Utilize that work we've done and let your IT band relax. If ever you lose sense of what you're supposed to be feeling, just lift that left ankle up, straighten and bend that leg, and you'll say, holy crap, that's freaking tight. Yes, it is. And that is the perfect reminder of what we're doing. We're trying to relax it. Close your eyes and soften. Inhale and exhale. So, long-term ankle pain, whether it's from surgery, whether it's from heels or what have you. If you try to rehab the ankle exclusively, you'll get somewhere. However, going ahead and more globally releasing and helping the ankle, like through the toes, through the foot, through the calf, through the knee, that's going to get you a lot further along. Okay? And that's what I'm hoping you're experiencing here. So even if you don't have ankle pain, even if you don't have foot pain, by investing your time in these types of practices, you're preventing them from happening. I know that a lot of people in this context are walking way more than they do normally because they don't have a whole lot else to do. This sudden increase of walking can often result in stress fractures, strains, foot pain, and this is to help prevent that or treat that. Thank you. Go ahead and take that ball, please, and slide it up the thigh. So go up a little bit higher. So previously it was just above the knee. Go a little bit more and find that IT band again. Lift the foot, straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Once you've got it, relax. And if you'd like to, step that second foot down and drop the knees toward each other. And you're feeling now that you're just getting a little bit more weight pressing into that IT band with the ball. It's really important to remember that the ball is not tenderizing you. It's not doing the stretching. What it's doing is bringing your awareness to a tight area of your body, and it's giving you the opportunity to choose to let go of it or not. And then when the body automatically tightens or you lose focus, you're maybe brought back to the moment where you can choose to let go of it or not. And through that process of practice, you start to hopefully generate this sort of muscle memory of choosing to relax that specific portion of your IT band with the leg. Now this is going to take a fantastic amount of time, but it's very possible, it's very beneficial, and the opportunity for injury is extremely low. Okay? So, wonderful. I'm really glad that you're able to try. How long? 0 to 100 seconds to start. Please make sure that you're not leaving any marks or bruising. There should not be any sort of trauma or obviously negative effects. It should be someone asking you a question and you answering regularly, but not so often or not so aggressively that you want to punch them in the face. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Thank you. Second side. So ball block just above the knee. Let the ball please be right there. Oh yeah. Lift the foot, straighten and bend. 4, 3, 2. Once you've got it, relax there. You can, let's say you can drop the knee immediately or just keep it long. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This summer, I've taught 3 people how to ride a bike. And one thing I found was that after I give them a lot of instruction and they try, they have too much to think about and they fall. If I give them just a little bit of things to work on and I watch them try, they fall. What I have found to be effective is to give them a bit of instruction, a specific goal, and to let them work it out on their own. Nothing too hard, nothing too elaborate, but that sort of privacy to fail or not fail, but still be close enough to know that I'm there to protect them or take care of them if they're hurt. I think that has been very effective. I think that our bodies are a little bit like that too. If you try to get too technical and your forebrain takes over, your rational mind takes over, not as much release. If you give them too simple of an instruction, just hold your foot there, and that's not it either. Here, I'm letting you hopefully try to let go of the inferior aspect of your iliotibial band and, just above the knee, and, what should you be feeling? I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. Going through the experience. And I feel like that's going to get you much further along in your journey toward being able to relax that area. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Slide that ball a little bit higher. Second position on your IT band. Where? I don't know. Just make sure that it's interesting. Make sure that you're capable of letting go and that it's not too intense. And just take a moment there to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If ever you lose focus and you don't know what you're supposed to be letting go of, just lift up that foot, straighten and bend a couple times and remind yourself, and I think that you'll remember fairly quickly. Allow yourself to take a deep breath in. Allow yourself to take a deep breath out. And just take a deep breath in and deep breath out continuously like we did at the beginning, encouraging the release. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Amazing, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go now, very easily, very gently, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Gently take the ball away, clear the block. Now, if you recall, earlier I said that if you do this type of ball work and release work, it's really nice to stretch it afterwards. So let's go ahead and do that. Take that block away. You don't need the ball anymore. What we're going to do now is lay back here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and cross your left knee over your right knee and drop everything to the left. Ooh. So what we're getting now is a bit of stretch. I'm hoping that you can see it along my right leg here. So my left knee is pulling that right knee down and getting a stretch here at the hip and a little bit at the IT band. And I'm going to relax my head, extend through my right arm. What if we think about connecting the dots between the loosening right hip here and that now a little bit more released IT band that's toward the knee? What if we close our eyes and take a moment to breathe and ask for good things in that context? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. That's all we need to do right now. How long should I stay here? According to your practice, I would say that it's really hard to hurt yourself. So if you need a bit of a break, you can just tell everyone that you're still in yoga and just hang out there a little bit longer. Inhale and exhale. Really key to let go of your bum, to consider let going of that hip. If you want to, you can return to that breath of inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. I find that at this part of the practice that if you do that, it's a little activating, like you'll start to turn yourself on again and work very hard to kind of turn you off. It's up to you. But see if you can't let go of the tension, let go of any tension really in your face. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Gently please cross the legs the other way. So I'm going to take my right knee over my left knee, and I'm going to drop my legs to the right. I'm feeling stretch through my left hip here, but also through my left IT band. Although it's really more my hip that I feel, but I know that if I touch it, I can feel like there's lots of stretch happening. Go ahead and extend through that left arm and relax as very best you can. As very best you can. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Find a moment's peace. Find a bit of ease and comfort. I think you'll be okay with it. Big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in and a big breath out. Amazing. Keep going. Allow yourself to explore and to realize that it's your moment's peace. You've earned it after being in this class. You're more than welcome to it. Big breath in and a big breath out. Wonderful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Uncross your legs. Lengthen your legs long and just go ahead and lay on your back for a second. Let your feet just splay any way that you want them to. And just feel like your calf muscles, your leg muscles, your IT bands, your feet are just letting go. Feel like they're heavy into the ground. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. With 2 minutes left in our practice, plenty of time to enjoy. Allow yourself to relax here. Allow yourself to release. Big breath in and a big breath out. Now, if it's available to you, allow not only your calves, hamstrings, and hips, but let your glutes and your low back release. Feel like there's no need to tension them. Feel like instead you can afford to let go. Let the work happen in your shoulders and your face, and I think that you'll be very happy. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Thanks, everyone. Gently roll over to one side and spend a moment there, just a few seconds. Allow yourself to enjoy it as very best you can. As you inhale and exhale, relax, and then push yourself on up to seated. You can close your eyes or not, it doesn't matter. But when you're seated, I want you to pay attention and maybe notice how the release of your feet and your ankles can actually be felt when you're seated. Like you're able to just fold your legs more comfortably because our ankles are released. Maybe there's more mobility in your knees. Maybe because we release the IT bands, there's a little bit of release here through the medial aspect of our quadriceps as well. Close your eyes or not and just inhale and exhale and take a moment to feel how it's hopefully better. Lock onto that sensation and remember that's your bit of reward because of the positive effects that you're able to generate by engaging in this practice. Thank you so much for it. I can't wait to see you guys on Monday, or at least the next day, and please take care. Thank you so much.